Hello everyone, I hope all of you are fine and doing well. Well, the weather nowadays is a bit dry, so must take care of yourselves, keep yourselves hydrated to avoid any kind of seasonal allergies. My suggestion of the day is little drops of water make the mighty ocean. Well, you are not supposed to consider yourself or anybody else or anything valueless because every single little thing is valuable. And if you start giving value to the things around you, the persons around you, and the concepts around you, you will definitely get the good results. My today's topic is reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are those pronouns which refer to the subjects of the sentences, or, in other words, the subject and object of the sentence are the same person or thing. Formation of reflexive pronoun. These pronouns are made by adding self or selves to the possessive adjectives or object pronouns. For example, with the help of possessive adjectives, we can make reflexive pronouns. With my, we can make myself, your, yourself, or yourselves, our, ourselves, her, herself. Object pronoun. With the help of object pronoun, we make reflexive pronouns. For example, him, himself, it, itself, them, themselves. Let's have a look on the examples. You should inform the principal yourself. Here, this yourself is a reflexive pronoun and it refers back to the subject, that is you here. Subject can be a noun or a pronoun. Another example is they are helping themselves. Again, themselves is acting as a reflexive pronoun and it refers back to the subject, that is they. I went to the office myself. The computer restarts itself. He was cleaning his room by himself, etc. These are the examples that refer back to the subjects, and these are the examples of reflexive pronouns. It's very easy to analyze reflexive pronouns within any piece of writing because it is with the self and selves, and it is very easy to analyze. Now let's have a look on the difference between self and selves. Self is used for singulars, for example, herself, myself, himself, itself, yourself. While on the other hand, selves is used for plurals, for example, themselves, ourselves, yourselves. Now next is intensive, emphatic, and emphasizing pronouns. These pronouns add emphasis on the subject, noun or pronoun, but do not act as an object. They appear right after the subject to put stress over it. While reflexive pronouns do not put stress and they were the objects, they are the objects, or they are the objects of preposition. But it's not the case with the intensive pronouns. For example, I myself will call her. Here, myself is used to put stress on the subject. Asif himself was not willing to attend the party. They themselves offered us the lunch. The teacher herself checked the papers. The doctor herself prescribed the medicine. In all these examples, these intensive pronouns are used to put stress on the subject. Now let's have a look on the difference of reflexive and intensive pronouns. How do we differentiate between the two? When it comes to reflexive pronoun, it changes the meaning of a sentence. When we use it in a sentence, it changes the meaning of a sentence. It is necessary for a sentence. Well, when we are supposed to use it, then it is a compulsory part. It is an essential part to use in a sentence. It is used to reflect back to the subject. For example, she bought herself a shirt, while on the other hand, she bought a shirt. Here, in the first example, herself is referring back to the subject, like she has bought that particular shirt for her own self. But on the other hand, she bought a shirt, so that shirt might be for anyone. Now, when it comes to intensive pronouns, it does not change the meaning of a sentence. It means that if we use intensive pronouns in the sentences, if we do not use intensive pronouns in our writings, it doesn't matter. The meaning is not changed. It is not necessary for a sentence. Same if we use, if we do not use, it's not necessary. And the last is it is used to put emphasis on the subject. For example, the teacher herself taught the class. The teacher taught the class. Both the examples have same meaning. In the earlier example, the teacher herself means we are just putting stress on the subject and she has taught the class. And the other sentence, meaning is totally same. So the use of intensive pronoun does not affect the meaning of the sentence. But when we talk about reflexive pronouns, they do change the meaning of a sentence. Well, this was all about emphatic, reflexive, intensive pronouns. I hope you will understand the idea. If still you have any query, you can ask me. I'll highly appreciate your questions. I'll be there with the next video soon. Until then, take care. Bye bye.